All right, what's up, guys? Now, I wasn't going to do a video talking on this. I was going to let the situation go, but the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, man, I need to work on this. I need to work on, just letting stuff roll off of me and things. But I'm like, man, I gotta talk about it. So as you guys can see in this picture, it's of it's a AI generated picture. This isn't no like actual real person and things. But anyways, it kind of looked like Becky Lynch a little bit. I'm like it like early ages of like Becky Lynch. But anyways. But no, so to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on why you are seeing this AI generated picture. So there was a video that I came across on Instagram where it starts off with this woman going into a store. She grabs a thing of chicken, and then she grabs some, I think it was barbecue sauce. And so like you don't really know what's going to happen until you watch like the whole video. Like you get to the end portion of the video and stuff, right? So anyways, she grabs the chicken, grabs the barbecue sauce. She's walking. And you see where, like, you don't really know where she's walking to. All of a sudden, it cuts to her standing in a river, eating the chicken. Like, she's not at no, like, picnic table or nothing. She's just standing in the river with the barbecue sauce and the chicken. And she's just standing there just eating chicken. Now, my thing is this, right? Because she claims that this is having fun. And this is a thing of a man not understanding, did you forget like there were like the caveman days? Like, yes, at one point in time this would have been normal, but guess what, there's this form of technology where, dang, I can't dining room tables, houses, areas where it's okay to eat barbecue, or not barbecue, it was, well, yeah, it was barbecue sauce. I think it was like rotisserie chicken or something like that. But anyways, there's places for this. I'm not mad at you over it though. Like, it's one of those things where it was like when I seen the video, I seen it as like, okay, I can add some sort of comedy perspective to this. So, anyways, I did a voiceover video to it, posted the video, left it alone. I come back, all of a sudden, I don't know if it was her followers or if it was just random people, but there was like people coming after me in the comment sections over my voiceover of the video and stuff. And all I was like, so I think from what I remember, I don't remember word for word what I said, but something along the lines like, all right, so like, I'm watching this video, I didn't really know what was happening. And then when it got to like the part of the video where she's like eating the chicken out in the middle of the woods, then I was like, fam, why am I seeing this? Why is this on my timeline and stuff? So then I'm getting comments where it's all like, people are all like, it's probably because it's like you need to do this yourself. Then the girl herself that posted the video commented underneath the video talking about like, oh, you need to have fun. Then shared the video in her story talking to. Then she said, again, like my memory, it's fading, all right, but it wasn't too long ago. It was like earlier today and things. But anyways, she goes and shares the story, or shares the video in her story on Instagram. And she was all like, men just don't understand. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what this has to do with me being a man, but you can ask anybody in this world, from a woman, from somebody that's transitioning into another sex. Nobody goes out in the middle of the woods. That's the funny thing is, that's my, so to explain to you guys my like Instagram algorithm, I see a lot of different weird videos, all right? Like, but it's like that on TikTok, it's like that on YouTube, it's like that everywhere. Whatever videos I find myself watching a lot of, that's what Instagram's gonna recommend. That's what TikTok is gonna recommend. That's what YouTube is going to recommend. Who watched that? I guess, well, probably because it wasn't like it was no like big content creator or anything. She had like 2,000 followers and stuff. So, but the video was going viral. But I think what she was thinking along the lines, like, people were watching that video and were like, oh yeah, that's you go, sis. That's normal behavior. That's normal. Fam, nobody is doing that. That's why my thing is this. That's why people are even watching that video. Because I guess, like, let's say if we remove the algorithm perspective of that, who's going to be going around looking up videos of people eating chicken out in the middle of the woods? Like, you gotta sit down and think about that type of stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not gonna knock nobody for the content that they're doing. At the end of the day, I mean, like, yeah, I've been criticized for the content that I do, and it's one of those things, you just brush it off. You just like, I guess, like, if there's any advice that I could give her, it's like, you can't allow people's opinion on your videos like get to you and stuff, because I could see that it was. And I was like, I mean, if you share this story or share the video on your story talking about like me being a man and stuff, and then you're like trying to get into an argument. So what was funny was that I was like, you know, because she was like leaving comments and then responding to other people's comments and stuff underneath the video. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to get in no pointless argument over you and your chicken usage and stuff. I'm going to just go ahead and cut this off. And yeah, you have a good life. Next thing you know, I look up and the video was taken down. I don't know if I was blocked. I don't know if she just overall took the video down. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I mean, if I'm blocked down, I'm like, cool. Like, I don't want to see no more of your videos. But if it's one of those things where it's like you took the video down, it's like, why did you take the video down? I'm like, that. If that's the thing, if you felt like posting that video, you have that God-given rights to post that video. It's just that people are going to give their genuine reaction to that video. That's it. That's all that I'm trying to say. But yeah, overall though, it's one of those things where I'm like, you know what? Hey, if I've offended you again, I apologize. Didn't mean to offend you. But yeah, you have to understand though that there are going to be people that's going to see your video and be like, huh, that's odd. You know, I'm pretty sure this girl got a house, if not a house, an apartment, if not an apartment, it's somewhere where you can sit down and eat your food in a normal fashion. Because my thing is this, I guess what I more so was thinking of, like, if there was anything that I could say about that video, it's like, you ain't even tried to like grab no plate. So at least, because my thing is this, I can easily drop something, all right? I would hate to be out there, right? Or like, yeah, let's say I'm out there, got my barbecue sauce, pouring it on the chicken, eating it, just straight going caveman out there, right? My thing is this, I hear a bee go up my neck, scares me. I done hit the chicken with my other hand. Chicken falls into the river. My thing is this, wouldn't happen in the comfort of my own home because there ain't no bees in my home, all right? So, but my thing is this, I'm eating at the table. I know I'm not going to, if I drop my food, it's going to fall right back down in my plate. So at the end of the day, I'm like, cool, my food is safe. What are you going to do when you drop the chicken out in the middle of the river? One day that's going to happen to her. I'm like, I guess like, you know, I should have maybe said that in the video and things, but yeah, she was more so looking at it as where I didn't know how to have fun. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, you know, like yeah, I'm gonna do that though. One of these days I'm gonna do that just to, I guess, capture that environmental, because then that was another thing too that she said, that I wasn't in tune with nature. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, ma'am, I live in Washington State. I'm surrounded by nature. But throughout the almost 29 years of my life, I never sat down and thought, I wonder what it would feel like to go out to my local river and eat some chicken. Where I'm like, I got like the home. I'm not surrounded by bugs. I'm not surrounded by none of that. Like, I ain't got to worry about no wildlife seeing me eat this chicken, because my thing is this, what if I come across, say, a cougar? Or I'm trying to think like, yeah, just any form of wildlife to where they're all like, hey, that chicken that he's eating right now look kind of good. Or if there's something that ain't familiar with rotisserie chicken, they're all like, huh, I wonder what he's eating. Let me go ahead and eat that and him. Comfort of my own home. I ain't gotta worry about that. You know, yeah, if a mountain lion, cougar, a bear, if something like that is in my house, then I'm like, all right, well, you got me and things. So, but yeah, anyways, yeah, it's one of those things though where I'm like, you know, but moral of the story, don't allow stuff on the internet to offend you. I have to say, I guess that would be my message to that girl. And like, I could tell that I offended her, especially, you know, if I don't know, she took down the video or blocked me, but then yeah, responding to the comments and then share it in her stories, attacking my manhood and stuff. I'm like, yeah, lady, it's you not cut out for the internet if you're gonna allow me to get to you and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.